Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Tales of Graces, and we are back at Telos because let's start this episode with just getting some more figurines for our titles, because we're making progress. It's taking a hell of a long time. In between episodes, it did get something nice that might help us in that process. But yes, we are still busy on that, and I don't know if we can get all of the titles through this, but I'm definitely gonna go for it. If not during the Let's Play, then well afterwards, because we are so far down the line with getting all of those figurines that I want the rest of them as well. But welcome. Today, what do we have for the agenda? We have an entire roundup of skits that we haven't seen yet, that we want to see before we go to Fodor's Court. So I did prep for that, and after that maybe do some in-requests, and even after we've done that, we still have some time left, then I want to see the DLC skits, because according to my understanding, the DLC skits are like skits that are non-related to the story, that are just extra, potentially funny bits with the characters from the game. So why not? Let's watch those as well, shall we? So yeah, what did I get that helped me gather up some more items? Well, as I stated before, I think I did at least, I also want to try to get every store to level 10 with the stamp cards. So I've been busy using the money we have, which is substantial by this point, because of all the grinding for items, to just get those stamp levels up. And when I got to Lhant and I leveled that up to 10, I got a new book. The Book of Gathering, which basically heightens the chance of materials dropping during fights. Yeah. So yeah, that has sustainably increased the amount of materials I got from the enemies I need the items of for making these. So damn, that's gonna cut down the time at least a little bit. So, Sophie, how far are we with you? Almost there, we just need 2 more. Hubert, we have also only 2. We're getting there. We're very close. I think the one we need the most is those from Asbel. I think I only got 1 of those. And the skull, of course, is completely done, because Cancel is not a person we can copy. At least I don't think so. So pretty good indeed. But these ones won't really take the time for it. All right, let's start our journey of going towards the skits. The first one we're gonna go to Wallbridge, which I didn't even consider going to. Well, maybe slightly, but apparently there is a skit there too. Doesn't mean I have to walk to it? I guess so. Then let's walk to it, shall we? But first, since we are here, might as well do the skit that I apparently got very close to during our walkthrough on the last one, but just missed. You guys pointed it out to me, thank you for that. Because I went straight through here towards the beach, because I thought, well, if it's gonna be in this room, or it's gonna be at that beach. But apparently, nope. We need to go to his study to find it. And let's be honest, I just want to find more skits about the Mask of Verona. Who wouldn't want that?
What's wrong, Richard? Are you okay? Your face is so pale. And your legs are shaking.
Are they? Well, I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Dallin's been sending mountains of paperwork and I can barely keep up.
Wait, he's been sending it to all the places we've been traveling to?
It's to be expected. I have a responsibility to properly perform my kingly duties.
Forget that! You have to sleep! If you don't get enough sleep, you could die.
Technically, yes. You can die if you don't get enough sleep. Your body will do everything it can to make sure you do that before that happens. Yes. I have also seen like a case study that they did, I don't know if it's from the army or whatever it was, that they tried to keep people awake as long as possible and they technically went insane. So yeah, sleep is very important. Don't skim on that in any regard.
I don't want you to die.
Then, will you sing me a sweet lullaby until I fall asleep, Sharia?
Well, okay. Go to sleep. Hey, he fell asleep already. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Sleep well. Good night, Richard.
The soup is too hot. I can't swim in this.
What the...
Yeah, do not try to understand the logic when you're sleeping, because you can dream of the weirdest shit. Which will still be probably about what you've experienced or what your brain is processing, but doesn't mean what you see is logical. Even though when you're dreaming, it feels super logical. Most of the time. I guess the password, yes, such a long time ago. Right. That skit is off the list. Having said that, we do want to go to Wallbridge. So, I will see you when we get there. Because it's going to be a bit of a walk. I don't think it's super long, but let's cut to the chase, shall we? See, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can find the location of the skit. Because it's either going to be a star or it's going to be a specific location we need to walk to. Oh, there it is.
Sophie, what are you looking at?
Look, Asbel. It's a Sopharia sprout.
Huh? Oh, hey, look at that. You're right. You have a good eye, Sophie. I'm surprised to see a Sopharia in a place like this. There aren't many flowers around here.
I wonder... Could the blossom gale we saw together be the source of this sprout?
Yeah, I think you're right. It has to be.
So sprouts just like this one could be coming up in many different places now. And one day the whole world might be full of Sopharias. That would be wonderful.
It would be really cool if we finish the game, after we beat the core, you will see pictures of the world and Sopharias everywhere.
I guess so.
Maybe they'd even start sprouting out of people's heads.
That would be scary and a bit too much.
Sophie, this is getting a little...
And then one day they'll all start talking. How fun.
Actually, that would be terrifying.
Yes, that would be the scene of a proper horror movie, that's for sure. So let's get out of here before it actually starts happening, shall we? Next location, Sable Isole. Apparently I missed... Oh wait, Wallbridge is considered inside location. Okay, fine. But yes, apparently we missed one there. Apparently if you go to the letters in the research center, there will be a skit too. Nope. Can we go here without tearing another page off? I don't know which letter it's gonna be, but only one way to find out, I guess. It's probably gonna be the middle one, isn't it? With the most letters everywhere.
The people are nice here. They've been taking good care of the Rockagong.
Yeah, that Rockagong thing sure was huge.
I'm bothered by the apparent lack of parents or siblings. Even a one-of-a-kind creature such as that must reproduce.
Pop quiz hotshots. Which statement is true? Statement 1. The Rockagong is the first of its kind, but will divide into multiple creatures next year.
No way.
Statement 2. Its father and mother are small, but the Rockagong we know swelled up when it got rained on.
Oh, that could be true.
I don't think so.
Statement 3. The Rockagong is selfish. So which one's true? Tick tock, tick tock.
I don't even understand the third one.
But you understood the first two?
Statement 1.
Bzzz, wrong! The correct answer was statement 4. Let's all go search for the answers. Huh?
Serious reaction, always perfect. And yes, I did accidentally click beyond it. Because that's the thing with Skit, sometimes you have to click forward, and every now and then it's like an auto reaction and it automatically clicks itself forward. And in hindsight, I do usually understand why, but I do get caught off guard every now and then. This was definitely one of those. Alright, having said that, might as well, because I remember we haven't done the Rockagong. What's the fastest way to get close to it? Or would it be field location? Probably field locations. I'm just hoping for the one closest. Is this one? Yeah, here it is. Definitely. Alright, what we're gonna do, because the one thing I just remembered, we tried the Rockagong once, and we failed miserably. It annihilated us almost instantly, so now that we are here so far in, can we try it again, or do we need to be in the main story for that? Oh yes, summon the Rockagong. You also need to do that. But first, let's challenge it, because I expect him to still be way too strong for us.
Stand strong.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is one of those fights that we definitely need to prep for, like having a title that reduces the damage. Come on. Yeah. This is one of those things you're not gonna do unless you understand the combat system, weakness of the Rockagong, have the right title that minimizes the damage, like all the things that I'm not excel in Tales games. Like I've said this a million times already, like I love the story of a Tales game and I will do as much as I can, but the combat system, not my thing. I do manage to go through the game and do what I want to do the entire game as much after extras as I can, but there are some things that are just beyond me, because in order to do it correctly you need to fully grasp your combat system and work it well, to your advantage. Alright, and why did I go inside, you might be wondering. Apparently there is a skid somewhere in here as well. See if we can find out where that is. I assume it's gonna be near the house at the bottom of it. Maybe a throwback, a memory of it, where we got there the first time. Are we still in here? What's that? You wanna know why I'm here? Yes, I do wanna know why you're here. turtles. Very hard to level up because they don't have any explicitly expensive items.
Keep your guard.
Carve out a warrior in this name. Retribution. Let's keep this up.
I also got the title for using the incineration way, so yeah, there's a point of using the other moves more in order to unlock those as well. Just for powering them up and getting some extras in the process as well. But like I said, that's all like roundup things. Now where are you, you little...
The Rockagong truly is an enormous creature. I can't believe there's this much space inside it.
Like Uzmek the Gigantoid.
Uzmek? I read those books when I was a child too, but this is much larger than Uzmek.
So you know of Uzmek? I should have expected no less from an esteemed general of Strata.
Please stop. It's not that big of a deal.
Uzmek was around 20 meters in length, right?
Yes.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
They have no idea what we went through in here. It's all fun and games to them.
Yes. The butt end of all jokes was in here as well.
Hey, can we get out of here already?
Not quite yet.
Your Highness.
Forgive us, Sharia. We're at a critical juncture right now. Anyway, I saw a depiction of the Uzmek's internal cavity and it had about this much space.
That wasn't official canon. They were just playing it up.
What could Richard and Hubert find so fascinating in here?
Well, talking about conspiracy theories about all of this. Ooh, wait, there's a chest here, so. I probably ruined getting there by changing the internal structure of it all. The forever missable chest. Alright, I will get out of here. Our next location will be U Liberté, because I think I might have missed one skit there. But we have to have a look before we know for sure. So I will see you when I get there. Because there was one skit I didn't know for sure. So let's see if we can find it. Can we... It's not specifically saying what the location is where we are, but it says in the main part, commercial, residential, and it should be in the next one. I must have already gotten it, but I wanted to make sure. Oh, nope. I must have seen it when I was walking past, but not noticed it myself actively.
Are you afraid of meeting the president by any chance?
Because this is what I want to see, a reaction to the wedding, even more about it.
Brother, everything is fine. Please, go about your business.
It's okay, Hubert. I understand how you feel. When I get home, Mom will go right back to pestering me about marriage too.
I understand why she is impatient. You're the Lord of Lhant. Marriage makes far more sense for you than for me.
But I thought you of all people would have my back on this.
She always complains in her letters, Asbel will he never step up to his responsibilities.
But that's why.
Yes, I know, it's the same old story. It's because of Sharia. You need to tell her instead of chickening out all the time.
Like you're any better.
You two are blessed. Marry now, while people are still urging you to do it.
Captain?
Because when you reach my age, nobody will talk about it at all.
I see.
Yep, because when you're too old, nobody wants you anymore. According to Malik, at least. So yes, that's done as well. Onwards to the next. I love watching skits. Such a good interaction between your characters, even if most of the time it doesn't go about anything. And yes, apparently we did go for this, but we didn't go into it far enough to trigger it.
Once upon a time, there lived a child named Peach Taro, who was born from a peach gel.
What's this all of a sudden?
Sophie said she wanted to act in a play, so I wrote a script for her.
Really? You wrote it?
Have no fear, Grandpa and Grandma. I shall slay the evil monster that is destroying our village.
And the monster's name, Hubert.
On his journey, Peach Taro met some monster-fighting companions.
Peach Taro, will you give Meow one of the peach gels on your back? Meow?
Sure, I'll give you one of the peach gels if you help me slay the monster.
Mr. Chicken became Peach Taro's first companion.
Wait, he just said meow twice. He's supposed to be a cat, right?
Just shut up and watch.
Peach Taro! Like, give Yun me a peach gel. If you do, I'll be your friend, Yun.
And so Miss Onion became his next companion.
Huh? Miss Onion?
Next came Mr. Cow, then Mr. Carrot, and then Miss Leek.
Brilliant.
His final companion was Mr. White Rice.
And together they form a healthy meal.
What?
Now I'm going to cook up a delicious egg and beef bowl for Grandpa and Grandma.
And so Peach Taro went back to his grandparents. However, the chicken turned out to be a rooster, so there weren't any eggs. And in the end, he just made an ordinary beef bowl. The end.
The end? What happened to the monster that was attacking the village?
How should I know?
But you said they had to fight a monster.
Much later, the monster became a chef and opened a wildly successful restaurant. But that is another story.
Huh?
I would definitely watch that play. Very interesting. And I'm not saying that because I'm in need for lunch. Alright, that's it. Good. Next one would be Cat's Corner, so we need a cat to use. I think Lhant would be the easiest one for that. And it didn't even went through my mind to go to that place when we did a roundup last time. See if we can find where the trigger is.
It looks like fun to be a cat not having any responsibilities.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Even I envy them sometimes.
Then why don't you guys try turning into cats with this Ephinea Tor 4000?
Full in what?
Here we go!
Wait,
That would be such a dangerous gun. Because people make it use it to make cat girls everywhere.
Wait, I'm not a cat.
what? Are we cats?
I often find myself wondering about that. Are cats cats, or are cats people?
If they were real cats, they wouldn't need to spell the name all funny.
Cats aren't cats or people. They're their own kind of creature. That's what the cats say.
Stay focused on us, guys.
Captain, Asbel, you're cute.
They do make fine cats, particularly Malik.
You honor me, sire.
Instead of saying, no, I'm not. Ooh, a Skit cat. Does also show you the ones you've missed. 'Cause I'm sure I haven't seen everything. We're doing our best, but there is a lot and it's so easy to miss. No, it's not. It says here like 58 to 159, so 159 was missed. I do wonder when we're done now what our percentage will be. Like I said, we did our best to watch as many as we can. We might have missed an occasional one, but we did make an effort for it, definitely. Right, I'm guessing we need to walk out of here. Yes! Bagel to the world map. Alright, that's it for this one. Then our next location will be Emission Enclave. And this is the one I'd rather avoid, and you'll see why. Let's see if we can find a save point just to make sure. In case you guys are still wondering why I have such a problem with the combat system, it's not that I don't like the combat system, it's more that the fact of picking the right move that flows well with each other and then taking into account the weaknesses of the enemy that works to the best, which one is the strong, which one uses the entire thing, and eventually I will probably get it, just keep on trying, but at some point I always fail with a game like this. Like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, with turn-based tactical combat, I do fine. I do perfectly fine, but even there I have the same issue that makes this a lot harder, is that I have a tendency to pick a character and stick to it, because I like things being as they are, and therefore I don't rotate enough the parties, the people, and all that kind of stuff, learning different moves, different fighting styles, and formulating the best combat through that, which I should, because then you're lacking yourself behind a wall of shit. Every time we walk into here, I keep reminding myself, what a dump. There's no other word for this, definitely. So much shit everywhere.
What a great bath.
Sophie, that's kind of crude.
But it feels good to pound a cold one right when you get out of the bath.
What have I told you about speaking with Captain Malik? Wow, you guys smell awesome. We just got out of the bath. Ugh, Pascal, you smell really foul.
I agree. You should really take a bath.
Even Sophie's saying it now.
Yeah, that's how much you stink at the moment, Pascal.
It's no joke. The water temperature is perfect, so just get in. Yeah, but I'm in the middle of important research and stuff right now. You can finish your research later. I can also take a bath later.
Pascal sure works hard at running away, doesn't she? She's gone again.
Today is the day we make a stand. She will get into this bath. Hold it right there. Everyone stay on your game. Osa! Envelop! Darken heaven's light.
I happen to fight with somebody else that I don't even know, which uses mages. Stand.
Get ready. Darken heaven's light. Bear this.
No magics, that is the death.
Shine on.
But the damage is way too low for this.
Serpentine bathing so much. Sorry, Sharia. It's just a big hassle, you know? See ya! Hold on!
Yeah, her damage output is just so low.
Pascal!
I'm pretty sure if you build her up and you learn how to fight her, you probably can just wipe the floor with her.
Why do you run away as soon as you see me? Get into the bath this instant! Everyone stay on your game! Here goes. Frozen rain!
And
Give me.
not a chance, even less than before.
How can you hate bathing so much? Sorry, Sharia. It's just a big hassle, you know? See ya! Hold on!
And again, I'm not saying that it's impossible to win with Sherry, I'm just saying that you need to know how to use her. Like, you need to have her magics equipped that are faster to cast, so if you stun Pascal, you can then hit her with something that's really damaging, basically what Pascal is doing to me. Because her normal moves are just not strong enough in order to make an impact on it. And this does show you straight away like how poorly I can do in combat. I rely heavily on my teammates during certain fights, and it works, and I'm happy with that. I definitely should do an action RPG like E6 again, so I can redeem that. I do know how to fight if it's the right game. Alright, so what is next? I think I've only one more location on my list. And then I don't have any more skits that I could find. If you guys know of skits that I've missed so far, feel free to mention in the comments and I will make some time next time to hunt those down. Where is our last skit gonna be? All the way down the Guardia shaft. There is one there. So that is gonna be a little bit of travel time, not only to get down there, but no, we can teleport down there, can't we? Yes. Alright, shouldn't be as bad as I thought it was. My mind was going like, oh, I need to walk all the way down there. Shouldn't be that bad, maybe. I'm gonna say, just in case I trigger. It's gonna be here or further up. No, it is here.
Pascal, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Pascal crying? Have heaven and earth been torn asunder?
No! I'm chopping onions!
Now? How could you possibly feel a need to chop onions in a place like this?
Why do you cry when you chop onions?
When you chop an onion, it cries itty-bitty onion tears because it's all hurt! So then I feel bad and start crying too!
Onions can feel pain?
In times of pain, turn to me!
Who's that?
Who? It's King Richard.
I am the Mask of Verona! Use these goggles and this clothespin when you chop onions.
It's hard to breathe. Let me try a little more. Dude, Richard, it totally did the trick!
I'm honored to. I am the Mask of Verona! When trouble calls, just call me. I bid you good day!
Good day, I say.
Bye-bye!
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Oh, you look so different now, Pascal. You look just like Hubert.
I guess.
Dear brother, how long
long must you persist behaving in such an inappropriate fashion?
Is he just giving us the finger here? Really?
Right.
Right.
Awesome. Alright, let's go. The memes are next portal. Are the in requests. We don't have a lot, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Let's go to, I think Girls is the one that I remember. Because we needed a tuna here. But I don't we did collect through the mixer on the previous episode. Just had to deliver them. Oh, I was making dinner when some crazy cat leapt through the window, took my fish and ran off. Can someone help get them back? Oh my goodness, but that cat must have been quite hungry to break into my house like that. Oh, I hope the poor thing is alright. Ooh, master the poison proof. Awesome. Next one we can do. We don't have the fabulous shard yet. You liberté. Alright. We'll go to You Liberté to deliver that. Awesome. See. Well, this is embarrassing. I've never seen one of these. Please, I just want to set my eyes on one before I die. Oh, I never thought I'd have this opportunity. Thank you. This is truly a special moment. Fever dream. Yeah, we awoke from that. Definitely. Alright. Oh, wait. Check the next... You know what? Why don't we just check all of them first so we know where to go. Don't have Frosty yet. Magical couldn't have as well. Zavert. And American Enclave. Yeah, like the ones that we are missing is mostly the weapons and clothing that we don't have the right chart to get that version that they want. So it's more a question of time, because as we are still going for those figurines, we might get the shards needed to make those, so we'll keep on building upon that. Yes. Ah, dang, I fell asleep at the wheel and now the rod is frozen solid. If you don't help, I'll never make my next voyage in time. Thanks, mate. This will fix what ails that frozen rudder. I swear, the weather is just unbelievable. And Master Hubert's friend. Yes. Good. The rainbow lens. I've been researching this in some detail and I can't believe how complex it is. Can you bring me one so I can study it further? Of course we can. Oh, I love the moment when you're on the verge of some great discovery. I can't wait to shout Eureka! Ooh, mastered the national budget stasher. Yes. Alright, that's it for all the requests, except the equipment we still need to complete. So, for now, I still want to watch a few skits before I turn off the episode, but for next time, we're gonna do the arena, as was suggested in the comments, because people can see the half the combat. Lower it down to easy, and we're gonna try to go through the entirety of the arena, just to have it done, to see it. And after that, we're gonna go to Photo Score and finish up this side story. A massive and very enjoyable side story it is. And then after that, the only thing we have left to do is go back to the main game, which I think will unlock the last dungeon, which for Tails' game is like a steep hill that's very hard for me to climb. I want to make a start of it because I know there is going to be a scene in regard to that dungeon, so we definitely want to see at least that, even if I don't manage to complete it. And of course I think we have 3 quests we need to complete for that. I already see that one of them is that we need to complete the extra side dungeon to do that, the ultimate dungeon. So that one's probably going to be on the ledge list, like if we manage we will, if not it will be for future Craven to complete it on his own. But the other 2 quests, like the one we have with the doll and what was the other one? I don't actually remember, but we'll go into it once we get to that episode, and then we're going to finish those 2 as well. Just to round off those little things that we still have left to do, which we can do, because we want to do as much as we can. That's why we have these extra episodes for. So, for now, yes, shall we just go through the top is on? Let's go.
2 arms, my brothers! Attack!
Asbel, what are you doing?
I'm just practicing my war cry, Sophie. Today's the festival of the 47 Ronin.
It's quite a wonderful story. On December the 14th, a masterless samurai led a daring midnight raid, hoping to slay his former master's killer, Kira Kosuke no Suke.
So you think that by echoing their war cry, it'll raise our fighting spirit too?
The samurai pricked the tips of their fingers, pressed the blood to a piece of paper, and so sealed their revenge. At least that's how the legend goes.
Wow. They took it real seriously.
Would seem so. Here, Asbel, you may take my blade. I've paper here for an oath as well.
Well, why don't you go first, Captain?
No, after you.
47 warriors, all masterless with nothing to lose, gathered for the raid. It's a noble thought.
47 people all gathered together to fight for a common cause would be a sight to see.
And we, meanwhile, are stuck with these 2.
You first!
No, I said you go first.
Proper warriors.
After avenging their lord, they all committed ritual suicide.
They did?
Well, I certainly don't think we must go that far.
Yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, I think we can pass on the finger thing too.
Good idea. Let's do things our way.
Well, at least the 2 of them seem satisfied now.
Indeed they do.
Totally random, nothing to do with the story, just fun skits, okay? We can always do them, so we have to keep an eye on the ones that we did.
Hey, Sharia, what's got you in a good mood?
It must be because today is the 24th of December, Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah. I can't believe I almost forgot.
The captain told me that on Christmas Eve, a magical being named Santa comes to your house. Is that true?
The captain said that?
Yes. Apparently, he is an old man with a bushy white beard. He dresses all in red and carries a big sack and a giant axe to cut down your chimney.
You told her what?
So he's a crazy old man? Why does he want to cut down your chimney?
To steal it, I'm sure. And he also eats all your cookies and drink all your milk. That guy is really awful. Definitely.
For revenge, a chimney once ate his family, so now he has vowed to take them all down, one chimney at a time.
He uses the remnants of the chimneys to build houses, and gives them as presents to those in need.
He sounds, nice, I guess, but also kinda terrifying.
A wild old man who cuts down chimneys in some twisted revenge? Why are you always filling Sophie's head with nonsense?
Because it's funny.
I don't want another word out of you.
Hold on. I heard that story directly from His Majesty. Is it not true?
Richard!
Awesome. And next.
victory is mine!
No, not yet! It ain't over till it's over!
Stop it! Broomsticks are not toys.
In every group, there's always one or two who shirk their chores. In our case, it would be those two.
Why can't you just clean up like you're supposed to?
I was totally cleaning then. It was Pascal who...
Hey, I was totally cleaning too! Then this guy was all, I want to rest!
The broom told you it needed a rest?
There you go! See, it was totally the broom's fault!
Yeah, just go with it, Asbel. You will totally win this discussion.
Would you stop passing the blame for 1 second?
Honestly, it would appear the problem lies not with them, but with the broom desiring a moment of rest.
Yeah, Sharia, we're passing the blame onto something else, not someone else. Way better!
It's not way better at all. Brooms are for cleaning.
Yes, they are. And if they don't get used for cleaning, they get all sad and become, let's say, bad spirits.
Happy New Year, everyone!
We thank you for your support and hope you continue to support the Tales of series this year as well.
Thank you so much!
I always try to, because like I said, even though the combat system I always struggled with, I always managed to play the entirety of the game and enjoy the story. And even though the story, yeah, of course, it has its faults, I still find it very enjoyable.
So, have you decided on your New Year's resolutions?
We should try to list resolutions in alphabetical order. It'll be a fun challenge.
Great, I'll start. Okay, A. Uh-oh.
Appreciate.
How about we attempt something new? Does that work, Asbel?
Yeah, that's a great one, Sharia. B. Maybe...
Be a better person.
That's wonderful, Sophie.
Then mine'll be...
Cease cheating. Ain't that right, Hubert?
Captain, I would never even consider such...
Great. D?
To be dazzling and dignified!
That is quite the resolution.
E, then.
To endeavor to lead one's kingdom to prosperity.
Let me have a chance here.
Then go faster.
Damn it. All right, fine then. This year I'll furiously and gallantly halt immorality and bring justice to the whole world.
Good job, Asbel.
Yes, well played. Then I shall be a kind king, lauded by many, known for being noble, nice, and notably neighborly, offering peace and quiet to all.
Let me go! I'm gonna revel and rollick without sweating the small stuff and touching our Sophie as much as she'll let me.
I feel like we're getting off track here.
I like this game. It's fun.
Well, in any case, from all of us here, thank you very much for your support. Both of Tales of Grace's F and the entire Tales of series. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Did a bit of game breaking, but I'll allow it.
Today's Coming of Age Day.
What's that, Sharia?
A day to celebrate becoming an adult.
Are you an adult, Asbel?
Well, some wonder that. Because he doesn't take any responsibility for his feelings towards Sharia.
Of course I am. After all, I couldn't be Lord of Lhant if I wasn't. What's that for?
Nothing. It's just you're hardly an adult at all. In fact, you still behave like a child most of the time.
Oh, really? So you're an adult and I'm not?
I mean, I certainly don't go around saying immature stuff like you do.
I don't do that.
Stop fighting, you two.
Sorry.
Yeah, go kiss and make up.
Sorry.
Seems like you're both still kids if you're bickering over little stuff like that.
I think you may be the last person I would ever want to hear that from.
You have a point.
Still, seeing Pascal makes me think we're good.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, someone like you can pass for an adult.
You got a point there.
I don't think you...
Maybe it's a sign of maturity, being easygoing.
She's not easygoing, she's just reckless.
All going out for the party. Good.
Captain, what day is today?
Today is the day Asbel truly becomes an adult.
So he was still a child then.
And quite a spoiled one at that.
I can imagine that, definitely.
Maybe so, but today is actually curry day.
We get to have curry!
His Majesty, the captain, and myself have made some for you. Sharia here was in charge of seasoning.
We have placed all of our hearts and souls within.
Isn't that so nice, Asbel?
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Oh, before we dig in, don't forget to thank everyone.
Of course.
Let's go. Thanks.
Pascal, who exactly are you talking to?
So spicy.
Spicy.
Asbel, are you okay?
It appears we did go too far.
What did you put in there?
Not much, just a little dash of some extra seasoning.
We thought it would perhaps at last usher Asbel into adulthood.
Adulthood.
Precisely, Sophie.
She can eat anything.
And Asbel's still a kid?
The road to maturity, it's a tough one to walk.
Yeah. You either like spice or... I like spice myself, I just can't take it sometimes.
Happy birthday!
Huh? Pascal, is today your birthday? I'm so sorry, I didn't get you a gift.
I had no idea today was your birthday, Pascal. Actually, I don't know if I can imagine you as a baby.
Do you suppose that she was born with the ability to speak, given her impressive intelligence?
A baby Pascal, constantly muttering all sorts of crazy things to herself. I'll pass, thank you.
I could see her taking apart and tinkering with any machine in arm's reach, even at that age.
Sounds like quite the handful.
Sounds not that different from today, Pascal.
After all, she is quite excitable.
Anyway, happy birthday, Pascal, and many more.
What? Today's my birthday? I had no idea! Happy birthday, me!
Then why were you singing happy birthday at all, Pascal?
But if it's not your birthday, why were you singing that?
Duh, because it's super fun to.
Okay, so to be clear, today isn't your birthday?
Good question. Yeah, I'd say probably not.
Probably not.
She's something special at any age.
Yeah, and if she doesn't know the birthday is a higher chance that it's not her birthday than it actually is. That is very true.
Demons out! Fortune in!
Sharia? Why are you throwing those beans? Are they not for eating?
Not today, Sophie. These beans are to drive out the demons and help to call in good luck.
And demons are bad?
Oh yeah, they're the worst. 50 years ago, right? Deep in the underground prison of U Liberte.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Huh? Why is the ground covered in beans? What a waste of beans! Boop, don't mind if I do.
Ah, Pascal, really eating beans from the floor? Jeez.
Pascal, no! Please don't eat things off the ground. Here, you can have mine.
Oh, thanks, little bro. I think I will. They look great. I was hungrier than I thought.
Well, look at that. Hubert's training her.
Training her?
Ah, see, when you hand feed them...
Shut it, Captain!
Ah, beans! So many beans!
Demons out! Demons out!
Oh,
Sophie, you okay?
well, the captain is a demon, Hubert is training Pascal, and Sharia is throwing beans for good luck.
It's been a good day.
Malik being a demon makes sense, but other than that, I have no clue what's going on.
Well, no one has, but I'm pretty sure it's like a cultural thing.
Hitting the books pretty hard there, Hubert. What are you reading?
Today is Manga Day, the anniversary of the god of manga's death. So I'm trying to figure out its appeal.
Oh, so you're reading manga.
That a problem?
No, not like a problem or anything. Just made me think of how Mom used to get after me for reading too much of that kind of stuff.
Well, only because she couldn't get you to read anything else.
Yeah, I guess so. And in any case, you and I obviously have very different tastes in genre. Captain, are you alright? The heck was that?
A hero! You're a hero, Sunscreen Ranger Yellow! To take that mortal blow, to save Red's life, you are a hero.
Not you two.
Captain, you should read this side story too. It's all about Rainbow Star.
Sophie?
Asbel, grab a book. You cannot truly know what it means to be a knight. Not without first understanding the bravery of these warriors. Asbel, wait!
Asbel, please.
Surrender to the manga, Asbel!
Jeez, guys, one little book can really get you all pretty worked up.
Hey, a good manga can do that. Definitely. Not saying that I'm a maniac, but I do like to read it once in a while. When I take the time.
Hi, Sophie. Here, some chocolate for you.
Ooh, Valentine's Day?
Oh, because today is Valentine's Day.
Yes, that one I do know.
I'm surprised you already know about it.
I overheard someone at the shop saying so. Here is some chocolate from me in return. Please.
It's for me? Thank you very much, Sophie. Let's see, next is...
Malik, congratulations. I've heard you've received upwards of 5 boxes of chocolates for Valentine's Day. You are quite popular, it seems.
That is nothing, especially compared to your whole turtle's transport full of chocolate. Yes, each one given of affection.
It seems you also can't get into town without being hounded by women trying to give you chocolate, Hubert. If the rumors are indeed true, the line extends from Eau Liberte all the way to Olray.
An exaggeration. There may have been something of a line, but I assure you it only went from the presidential palace out to the gates of the city.
Really? And you still can find somebody to marry you.
Yeah, I don't think they need to receive any from me. Although, where's Asbel gotten to? Asbel!
Oh, what are all those things you're wearing?
Well, today's Valentine's Day, so all these girls, they sent me bracelets and jewelry and all sorts of stuff like that.
I guess chocolate's not good enough for him. But then, if I wanted to get him something, what could I...
Sharia?
Wait, I have an idea, but I have to get home quick to make it work.
Ugh, too heavy.
Asbel?
It weighs so much, I can't even stand.
Oh, this proper training, Asbel. It's the turtle way.
Asbel, I think Sharia was wondering what she could get you.
Help! She can get me some help! Please!
Chocolate made by herself. Yes. It's the best you can do than store-bought chocolate. Even though store-bought chocolate would probably be the nicer one, because it's easy to mess up chocolate.
Careful now. You'll burn your tongue if you eat that quickly, Asbel. You too. Okay, Sophie?
Of course. That's what all the woo is for.
Look at that. Having dashi stew, are you? Looks good. The colorful seafood flour cakes are absolutely my favorite, followed very closely by the whitefish cakes.
My favorite part is the radishes.
You've still got a lot to learn, little Sophie. But, why the stew?
Well, it's February 22nd, and 222 sounds a lot like blowing on soup.
Fair enough, I suppose, but if it sounds like blowing on hot food, then anything should work. Like onion soup.
I guess it's hard to argue with that.
We could also do croquettes, or potato gratin, or boiled tofu.
Crablets, too.
Maybe, but you can't burn your tongue on those, can you?
Hey, if you make an effort, you can burn your tongue on everything.
But I always give them a whoo before I eat.
Really? Just how hot are the crablets you're making her, Asbel?
I don't think I've ever made them hot.
I think it's probably because we taught her to always blow on her food first.
Huh? Yeah. I guess so.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing until you take it to the extreme.
Sharia, be careful where you're walking. Here, you can take my hand.
Thank you, Asbel.
You'll get cold over there, Sophie. Come switch places with me.
It's all right. I'm not too cold.
Okay. Hey, Pascal, I've got a banana. Would you like it?
Yes! You bet your blade I do!
I wonder what's gotten into Asbel today. He's acting all sweet and courteous all of a sudden.
Ah, good question. I'd bet it's because today is March 3rd, Girls' Day, of course. So he's being extra nice.
It is the day to celebrate women.
Isn't that every day?
Does it bother you, Sharia?
I've never heard of these holidays. I'm sure they exist, but I never knew they actually were a thing.
I wouldn't say that, but
But what?
can we talk?
Yeah?
You know, you could try being this nice more than one day a year, right?
Where'd that come from?
And that's the whole crux about holidays like this. If you say, like for instance, Mother's Day or Father's Day, one specific day to be nice to your mother and father, isn't it better just to be nice all year around when you can? Instead of just singling out one single day and being an ass on the rest of them? Definitely.
I heard today's Little Brother Day. I wish I had a little brother.
That's a little surprising coming from you, Pascal.
I mean, I have Poisson and she's like a little sister to me, but I've never had any brothers.
Actually, come to think of it, I remember complaining to my grandpa all the time that I wanted an older brother who could show me stuff.
I promise it's only because you've never had one. You, of all people, should know. Think of the pain and suffering Asbel's put me through.
Come on, I'm not that bad, right?
Not that bad? Have you forgotten, sir, the abuse I endured at your hands? Cheek pinching and more?
Don't you think you're going a bit overboard? That's just how I show my little bro love.
What part of that is loving?
It was too much fun watching your reactions. I couldn't help myself.
How about you try putting yourself in my shoes for once?
You two are adorable.
How so?
Aw, it looks so fun. Now I really wish I had a little brother.
Pascal, just please don't say it like that, okay?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen as a little brother to Pascal, because he wants to be the big brother.
Huh? Why not?
Asbel, Sharia, I want a little brother too.
You see, that's...
Hey, what's up with you two all of a sudden?
They're thinking of another way to giving her a little brother. Hmm?
At long last, today's the day we're supposed to get presents from the guys.
Really?
You bet. All right, here we go. Asbel, it's present time.
Present.
Wait, why? Is it actually your birthday this time?
I don't think so. Pascal is most likely trying to remind us that today is White Day.
Look at you go, little bro. Got it in one.
But I don't remember you giving me anything for Valentine's.
Pascal, I have a present for you. However, you must choose between this large box or the small one here.
Oh, awesome. I'll take the real big one.
That's a shame. Within the large box is an E for extraordinary effort.
Aw, that's not what I wanted.
I'm sorry.
Captain, happy White Day!
What exactly is supposed to be happy about it? I'm broke from giving gifts.
I'm sorry, Captain. Here's 5 gold.
Well, if that's how it's gonna be, I guess I can splurge and give you 10 from me.
Your kindness brings tears to my eyes.
Captain, you hang in there.
Oh, good grief. A moment, Pascal.
Yeah? What's up, lil bro?
I don't know if you like this sort of thing, but here.
An E for effort.
A gift from me! Yay!
Yeah, and, I mean, don't get the wrong idea or anything. It's not like a symbolic gesture or... Oh, I mean, it's more of an everyday gift, that's all.
Yeah, I get it.
Not quite.
Hubert, you should not hide your feelings.
Maybe not.
Yeah, and of course Asbel would give Sharia the one thing she always wanted, a gift.
It's graduation season. Should be any day now. You okay? What's wrong, Asbel?
I wish I could have gone to the Night Academy's graduation.
I'm sorry you missed it.
We'd say goodbye to our fondest friends, sing gratitude to our teachers, break down crying. As cherry blossoms flutter in the breeze, we'd talk about our dreams for the future. Then a girl from class would find me on the rooftop, confess her love in a sweet letter.
All right, Asbel, point made. Want to graduate?
Really?
Listen up, cadets. As head of Windor's Night Academy, I call forth Asbel Lhant.
Here?
In recognition of excellent grades and hard work, I name you a true knight.
Thank you, sir.
With that complete, let's hear from our graduates.
A warm breeze drifts through Verona, ushering in the beginning of spring.
Finally, spring is here!
I had such a great time!
Time for sports day!
The food was amazing!
Now for home economics!
The strict training regimen, that wore us right down to the bone.
Talking with our best friends late into the night.
I remember even now.
Now, the day has finally come, at long last.
Picnics!
Pascal.
A picnic would really hit the spot right now. The weather's great. For lunch, I think I'll pack a banana. Wait, is a banana a snack or lunch?
If you have it just by itself, it's a snack. If it's part of bread, drinks and all that kind of, it's part of a lunch.
Now that you mention it, it is lovely out for a picnic.
Oh, I want to have crablets.
What about my graduation? What about my love letter?
Well, that love letter, you can do something about that yourself.
Sharia, I saw the captain and Asbel kissing.
They're kissing? What are you talking about?
You do remember today is April 1st, right?
We had a whole thing going. Why'd you have to spoil it?
Spoil it? If you're going to lie, at least make it kind of believable.
But they did kiss together.
It's not nice to tease Sophie. Leave her out of it.
But if you don't tell at least one lie today, then the god of lies will come and make your nose grow.
Captain?
Oh, calm down. I don't see why you're all mad at me about it. Today is meant for playing tricks on people.
Except that you play tricks on Sophie every day!
You know what? Sharia, you've been real angry lately. I'm a little worried. You may be getting wrinkles.
Oh, that's such a bad play, Malik. You should run.
It can't be! How dare you, Captain!
So what's up? We gotta tell silly lies all day today?
Yet another who's going to take this way too far.
Wow, what a mean thing to say. Anyway, I'm gonna tell a whopper of a lie.
Pascal, if you tell us you're going to lie, then I think there's no point.
Oh, right. Okay then, I'm totally not gonna lie.
And that in itself is the biggest lie of all.
Yeah, it's a little late for that.
Oh yeah. Well then maybe I can, well if I just...
We're done.
Pascal is maybe not the best liar.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing, let's be honest.
Today is April 6th. You know what that means. National Castle Day.
Castles? Speaking of, don't you think it's well past time you rebuilt our home at Lhant Manor?
You have a point. It has seen better days. Guess it could do with some remodeling. Good idea, but how should we go about rebuilding it?
I've been thinking. Lhant Manor should rival Verona for the finest castle in all the land.
What, Asbel? Will you?
You know what? Sounds like a great idea.
Does it?
All right, if we're going to do it, we do it right, at least 5 stories tall. The building itself should be ordained in dark and austere colors. The roof appointed with the most magnificent statues.
Okay, well, I think we have some tiger and golden fish statues in storage that we could use.
That will do nicely. A splash of gold will help it stand out.
Maybe we should rethink it. This is starting to sound kinda like a villain's lair.
Next, we need to figure out how to get it to transform into a giant robot in case we have to fight off monsters in an emergency.
Oh, that would be awesome!
Unacceptable.
But why?
There is a law decreeing no one may build a castle more magnificent than Verona. You must reconsider.
Or else you shall be toppled over as an opposing force within our kingdom.
I never heard of that.
Well, of course not. I've only just created it.
Well, come on. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have enough gold to rebuild the manor anyway.
Probably. That's not a small investment. And not something we should make lightly.
In a better world, gold would grow on trees.
And be worthless at the same time.
Alas, there's no such tree. It's all just as well, I suppose. If we cannot bank on Windor, then perhaps we can reach out to Strata.
That was a close one. Lhant almost surpassed us for a moment there.
Nah. Even if they did build it, I'm pretty sure it would not surpass you guys, really.
Bad news. There's been a ton of turtles transport accidents.
Indeed, they are becoming more frequent with each passing year.
This is a serious problem.
It is Traffic Safety Week this week. Perhaps it is time. I believe that I must address this matter in my official capacity as king.
Yeah, but Turtles HQ controls the transports, right?
Not to worry. I am the king of Windor, after all. We'll simply negotiate. And of course, certainly they wish to reduce the number of accidents on their own.
And do you have some kind of countermeasure in mind already?
We're going to start simple and request that they try remodeling their transports.
That in mind, I've summoned Pascal to provide us with some advice on the engineering.
What's up, everyone?
Welcome. Do you have any practical ideas that could help us? Anything, Pascal?
Well, how's about we make them fly instead?
Fly?
Admittedly, we would no longer have to worry about them running into people if they were to fly.
So, we'd incorporate technology similar to the shuttle.
Why go through all that again when there's a super easier way?
Cannons? Why is my brain instantly going to cannons with Pascal?
You have an easier way? I should have expected as much.
All we gotta do is use a crane's transport, right?
Crane?
Yep.
Wouldn't have thought about that in a million years.
Do cranes exist?
Yeah, I mean, turtles exist, so why not cranes?
Then what would happen to the turtles' transports?
Well, I guess they'd keep running as normal.
Pascal, that doesn't solve anything.
Honestly, a flying turtle's transport is hardly a turtle's transport at all.
So, not going with it?
Well, maybe it'd be easiest for us to just ask them to drive a little more safely.
Yeah, and that would also be a lot cheaper as well. Alright, 2 more to go.
Asbel, I would like to work the way you all do.
You would?
You, Richard, Hubert, and the captain all work so hard. You work to make your country better. Sharia does relief work, and Pascal does research. But I don't have a job. I want to do work too.
Okay. Well then...
You should go over to the Employment Service Center. They'll find a job just right for you.
Employment center?
That's right. It's a public institution that helps people find all sorts of work. Today just so happens to be Employment Day. No time like the present to get started.
That is really incredibly convenient.
It is. They actually helped me a lot back in the day.
You needed help?
I did. After I left Fendel, I went to the Employment Center. They helped me get a little mercenary work out in Strata.
Wait, are you serious? I had no idea Strata recruited people through the employment center. First I'm hearing.
Strata isn't the only one. You may not believe it, but the employment center, well, it got me my job at the Night Academy.
Actually, I myself just put in a request at the center. I wanted to find someone who could write a report on all the different ice creams the world has to offer.
Ooh, that definitely sounds like a job Sophie can do.
That sounds like a fun job.
Every kind of ice cream? Wouldn't that make you sick? And hold on, why would you even want that report?
Never underestimate the variety of jobs from the center. It's impressive.
Well, if there are so many different jobs out there, then that means there's gotta be one for me, right?
Yeah, I know there is. Let's go and see.
Suddenly, I'm rethinking this.
I'll help out too. Now, let's think. What would a perfect job for Sophie be? Oh, I got it.
Oh. Ah, I missed it. What was the perfect job? I will probably rewatch that one because I want to see what it is.
Asbel, what does GW mean?
GW? Oh, I'm pretty sure it stands for Golden Week. It's so fun. There's a bunch of national holidays in a row.
In that case, do you have any plans for Golden Week?
I don't know. It might be fun to head out to the beach resort.
Asbel, monsters are attacking!
I'll be right there! Yeah!
Asbel, we need help as well.
Ah!
Oh my gosh, Asbel, the roof's leaking!
Ah! Oh, ow, ow, that's not supposed to hurt. Oh, my back. Maybe I pulled something. There goes my Golden Week vacation.
What are you talking about? I literally can't think of any better way to embody GW.
What?
It stands for gumptious work, doesn't it? Frankly, I don't see what the problem is.
You are.
Unless I'm mistaken, I believe GW stands for Go to Work.
Grumbling about one's duty is a weakness.
Maybe it's girlfriend to wife?
Or grin? Well,
Gossipy writers!
Which of these do you prefer then, Asbel?
I don't know that I like...
Asbel? What was that?
Growing back pain brings woe, I guess.
I love that laugh. Right, can we quickly go through the job hunting one?
You
share,
okay?
You should...
and
That's right.
That?
It is.
You need...
I did.
Wait, are you serious?
Strata...
that's every...
Never...
Well, if there are so many different jobs out there, then that means there's gotta be one for me, right?
Yeah, I know there is. Let's go and see.
Suddenly, I'm rethinking this.
I'll help out too. Now, let's think. What would a perfect job for Sophie be? Oh, I got it.
I don't want you picking for her! Hold on, I'm coming too!
The perfect Sherry reaction. Alright, and today it turned out to be a full-on skit episode. So I'm sorry it's a bit longer episode, but I wanted to put all the skits in here that we could, so we can tick that off the list. So hope you enjoyed them just as much as I did. And on the next one, like I said, we're going to go for the arena and the end of this side content by confronting Fodra's core, and hopefully we are strong enough to do that. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.